I can touch an object and listen to the sound of its color.
This is the start of your new life, Brian.
Imagine your personal drug dealer moving into your neck. He has the smoothest voice you've ever heard. He gives you the greatest high imaginable. He follows you around like he's your new best friend. The only downsides? You're an addict. You alienate everyone you know, and occasionally black out and become an accessory to murder.
All I remember is feeling something sticky in my pants and then finding them covered in blood.
Because your charming new friend occasionally has to eat someone's brains. I'm Angela, and this is The Real Cult. And if you like weird horror, join us. And if you want to watch these reviews a little bit earlier than everybody else, come hang out with us on Patreon. Tonight, we're talking about the 1988 horror comedy, Brain Damage. Explaining this movie to someone who's never seen it is fun, but kind of pointless. Well, there's this ancient blue parasite named Elmer.
Hi.
Who injects glowing blue liquid into a guy's brain. Because he's addicted to eating human brains.
You don't get a brain, you don't get my juice.
And that's usually the moment where you lose them, which is a shame because underneath all the slime and insanity is a gory cult classic you shouldn't miss. Let's talk about Elmer, our little blue parasite. He's gentlemanly, smooth, calm, and then injects Brian to cause manipulative euphoria in order to remove people's frontal lobe. We can't hate him though. He's kind of cute and speaks like a late night jazz radio host. And yes, 30 seconds later, he's ripping someone's brain out through the top of their skull. The contrast is hilarious, honestly. Rick Hurst plays Brian and genuinely sells the addiction.
You're on drugs, right?
Nothing that simple.
The isolation, the paranoia. Meanwhile, he's carrying around what is essentially a blue brain slug. Legendary horror TV host John Zacharel plays the voice of Elmer. The voice is what makes the character work. He's dynamic, charismatic. You almost forget he's manipulating Brian to become his personal DoorDash. If you've seen Basket Case or Frankenhooker, you already know Frank Henenlotter doesn't make normal movies, and we love him for it. Apparently, Brain Damage was inspired by his own experience quitting cocaine, and is widely known as a gory allegory for drug addiction. So, Elmer isn't just a monster, he's addiction. He gives Brian the greatest experience he's ever had. Then he isolates him from everyone he loves. Makes him completely dependent. Such a clever metaphor wrapped inside one of the weirdest creature features ever made. Every time I thought I knew where this was going, it somehow got stranger. There's a scene in a nightclub. If you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Beautiful!
You're fucked up, aren't you? Want to dance?
It's so bizarre that some of the crew reportedly walked off set because they didn't want to have anything to do with it. It's definitely memorable. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to take that experience away from you if you haven't watched it yet. Because my jaw hit the floor. As far as effects go, this movie is a great example of how amazing practical effects can be and how well they can hold up. Everything feels sticky, slimy, dirty. The blood has texture. The creature has personality. Fun fact, some of Elmer's weird gurgly sounds were actually recorded from Rick Hurst's stomach after drinking some coffee on an empty stomach. And if you're paying attention, you'll spot a connection to Basket Case. It's like Frank Henenlotter was building his own little horror universe before that was a trendy thing. I love that stuff. Final verdict? Let's quantify the chaos. Gore score, 8 out of 10. The brain kills are creative, messy, and unforgettable. Camp score, 9 out of 10. It's ridiculous and completely committed. It walks the line between disturbing and hilarious. Effects, 9 out of 10. Slimy, tactical, and everything feels like it actually exists in front of the camera. Plot, 8 out of 10. On the surface, it's a movie about a brain-eating parasite. Underneath, it's a surprisingly effective story about addiction, paranoia, dependency, and losing yourself. Rewatchability? Yeah. If you can stomach it, you'll likely want to share it with friends to see their reaction to Elmer's silky voice and the over-the-top scenes. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing to officially join the Real Cult. Okay, bye. See you in the next one.